Hi, my name is Michael. I've been learning 3D for a year. My ultimate goal is to become a character artist in the game dev industry or create characters on animation projects. I'm interested in creating more or less a stylized model. Over the past year, I've participated in several workshops, gaining knowledge, including the materials you, Ave, have shared. They've been incredibly helpful in guiding me through this field. However, I'm curious about how many performance stands after a year. Let's take a look. Okay, interesting. So the first thing I noticed is that we have a lot of variation. Oh, you did this one, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, this was one of my favorites from the from the Creatures Unleashed contest. Good job, man. Yeah, that was a good one. The first thing I noticed is that we need more finished projects. Okay, we need more complete projects. We need more full characters, full-size characters, so that we can really see how you develop your skills as a whole. Like this two right here. This is Scotsman. It's fun. There's some anatomy things, and texturing wise, I think some of the colors are a little bit too intense. I know posing is always a little bit tricky and complicated. I think you did a good job on this one. Don't love this render, to be honest. It looks a little bit obvious. I'm not sure. It looks weird. I prefer the first one. It looks a little bit cleaner for like an animated character. Yeah, it's not bad. That one, I mean, definitely keep it on your portfolio. It's part of your artistic growth, and it's a full project, so that works. This one I don't particularly like. The mosquito is fine. You might be able to just do the mosquito without the hand. I feel like the hand and the blood is a little bit too much. It distracts from the detail and the modeling of the mosquito. So you might want to consider like redoing that project. And this kind of stuff, I know this was a game jam, but this is not usually what you want to have here. It's very, very basic. Stuff that we do in game jams tends to be very fast, right? Because of the nature of game jams, where you have like 1 day or 2 days to do something completely. So you're not going to be able to do something that's extremely, extremely high quality. I mean, it's fine for what you did, but I don't think it's going to help you, especially as a character artist. No need to add young character artists. Just say character artist. Let people judge that when they meet you, not beforehand. And yeah, this one looks a little bit better. I do think we can use a little bit more subsurface scattering for the character and a little bit of a better presentation to really push this. This is very common. People like to add backgrounds on the characters. Unless you're going to be doing the full background, it might not be necessary. That clay render looks actually a little bit nicer. Hey, I know this technique. I think I showed this technique on the retopology course. Yeah, 58k triangles. That's a little bit high on certain areas. Like all of this part right here, no need to have too many triangles. Face topology looks fine for what it is. But yeah. Kevin. Let me go back to yours, Kevin. Because you're here on the chat. You want animations. I'm not an animator. So, of course, my opinion is a little bit... it's not gonna be as valuable as someone who does animation. That looks nice. That idol looks nice. Hey, nice. There's a couple of things that are not clipping, but there's this like I don't know what the name of this movement is, but when it snaps, there's a little bit of snapping going on this legs right here. The back view looks nice, but see how again on a couple of parts there's a little bit of snapping. That one looks very nice. That's a nice round cycle. Nice. Yeah, dude, you have some nice animation skills, man. Yeah, this is good, man. Let's see. Yeah, there could be a little bit more weight on this one, for instance. I feel like he's kind of like floating a little bit, or just like gliding. That's a little bit too fast to see what's going on, but your poses are clean. Yeah, it seems to me like you have a more of a generalist approach, because you do have a good understanding of at least like the basics of animation and stuff. This is good, man. And careful with the sort of like snapping. I'm not sure if it's how you recorded the animation or the cycle itself. Real situation. Another advice I would give you, and this is for all animators, try to work with full rigs like this one's right here. The boxy rigs that we use sometimes to train, right? Like this one right here, or Norman, or what was the name of that guy? Those are fine to learn, but not really to present. It's better if you can show a good like a presentation here. I think the head there is a little bit too exaggerated, but these are good animations, man. Again, they're, I would say, on the maybe not super basic level, but definitely like a junior artist. Like if you were to be giving a job as an animator, I'm sure you would learn even more things with the proper guidance. I don't think I'm gonna be the guy to do that because I don't specialize in animation. But this is a very good starting point. So good stuff, man. So yeah, going back to you, Michael, focus on doing full characters, maybe learning a little bit more about anatomy, just to make sure that things flow nicely. Forms, especially forms. Again, focusing on this one, you can see that there's a lot of like messy shapes on the face. Maybe that's part of the design of the character, but look at reference of how they're handling them in like Hollywood movies and things like that, because it's a good way to really make sure that the design looks as nice as possible.